Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to Jay Speak. This week we cover question. First question, in regards to the Mesa against the EVH video, is it possible on channel 2 of the Mesa, does it get closer to the EVH? I would say that both the EVH and the Mesa Triple Crown, the blue channel, which is the second channel, they're very similar. I do think the EVH has more gain on tap. Just in general, it's more of a higher gain beast to me than the Triple Crown, and the Triple Crown has a lot of gain. Don't misunderstand that quote, but in the end, they're very similar amps. I do think that the EVH is actually better than the Mesa. I do think the Mesa has way more options than the EVH, so it's possible to get classic rock tones off of that channel. It's just a different flavor of distortion in general. It can get there. I think with tweaking EQ, you can get most amps to sound very similar, unless the power sections are radically different or the builds are radically different. For the most part, you really can't make oranges sound like Marshalls. You know, Mesa, it definitely is an American distortion, and for as much as they try to do the British thing, I don't think they ever quite get there. I do think the Triple Crown is probably their best example of that, where the Royal Atlantic was a pretty good amp, and I actually think that one's a little underrated. And the Stiletto, which I love, but it tends to like bite your head off. I do think Mesas are worth the money, especially used. They're generally a lot of amp. They do take quite a bit of time to tweak them, and if you're not willing to invest that time, Mesa is probably not the amp for you. Question 2. Do I think the 5150 can do more classic rock? I haven't played a 5150 in I can't tell you how long, so I don't know if I can actually answer that question to the best of my ability. Again, most amps, if you tweak them or mess with your volume on your guitar or, you know, EQ it slightly different in post, yeah, it can get there. I do want to pick up a 5150 and kind of compare it to some other amps. I would think it's possible, but I truly don't know. But if you know and you have a 5150 and you've done classic rock with it, post it below. Question 3, what powers my pedal board? I thought I went over this at some point, but I do use Strymon power supplies. I have a Zuma mounted underneath my main board, and then like my second board has the OG, which really I just carry that power supply around the studio and hook up different pedals when I need to. I've looked at the Phoenix by Walrus just because I picked up a lot of their pedals. I like that the fact that you can use like 15 inputs, which is crazy, or is it considered outputs because it's powering? Either way, I haven't gone down that road. Been primarily Strymon just because I got the big box pedals and it just seemed logical to me to use that. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. As always, thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Many more videos to come. Don't miss one sub.